Hello and welcome to Football Manager 2021 experiment, where I am going to see on Football Manager 2021 at least who is the best English manager in the Premier League. Currently there's 9, which are Dean Smith, Graham Potter, Sean Dyche, Frank Lampard, Roy Hodgson, Scott Parker, Steve Bruce, Chris Wilder and Sam Allardyce. Now, 9's a bit of an odd number, I'm going to throw an odd one in there just to sort of give like a balance. I'll use them as like a barometer, see how things fare out. And they're all going to manage Barcelona for a season. I've loaded up the game here now, just with nobody in it at the minute. The only thing I've done here now is put Sam Allardyce in charge of West Brom, since he starts the game with no job. So I've done that just so he sort of whirls around the background and all the other ones. I've set this up so that they all have the same fixtures. To begin with in the league at least, they'll probably get moved about somewhere, but nah. It's about as far as I can make it. And as well as that, if I've done this right, nobody has transfers until January, so they all have the same squad to begin with. And this at the minute, I've just been sort of running through things. If I can remember where Barcelona actually are again, here we are. We're back at them. Barcelona's a pretty good squad, Griezmann, Coutinho, Fati, Dembele, and all that, and Messi, wherever he's at there. Thought he actually would have been rated higher, value-wise, but nah. He's 33, he's not 40. But we'll see how it fares out. And I've since decided the barometer is probably going to be Neil Warnock. I've picked him just because it's funny to watch it happen. But so I've done this with every other manager, by the way, in the experiment. But what I've done is use the tools, as you can see here now, just to put them in charge of Barcelona. Make them the manager. It'll sack Koeman, fair enough. Which leads to this happening. So, Koeman leaves Barcelona and Warnock takes over. Basically now, I'm going to go on holiday till the 1st of June. Actually, I'm not yet. I'm just going to show you here now that the Champions League is on the 29th of May, I think is the final. World's final, 29th of May. So I'll just go to the 1st of June here with them. See how things fare out. And it should work its way alright. That is the whole lot set. That's Warnock in charge of Barcelona for the season. And just now, I have got a set criteria for them all. Like the score of points depending on how they're doing the cups, what position they'll have. I've that set up. So I'm going to leave this to run now. I'll come back. I'll go through Warnock's season just sort of get a rough idea, and see what way we end up in the end. If everybody else done already, this is the last one. So we'll come back for it, just see how far out. So we're back here now after the end of the season. We'll see how Neil Warnock got on. The Barcelona job was insecure at one stage, and he has been sacked. Fair enough. Wonder how long he actually lasted in the job. Does it say here? 2021, sacked in 2021. That's all it says. It doesn't say, so we'll see how Barcelona get on then. Jesus Christ, to finish 7th. This really is going to be something here. Beat Getafe, beat Sevilla, Atletico beat them at home, Valencia beat them away from home, drew with Eibar. Champions League group looks difficult enough, actually. Actually, it's not only Liverpool really offered much resistance to them by the look of it. 2-1 win against Liverpool, 4-0 against Legia Warsaw, 3-0 against Kiev, 2-0 against Kiev, 3-0 defeat to Liverpool, and a 3-0 win against Legia Warsaw. The beat in the Super Cup final by Real Madrid. The Copa del Rey semi-final, they lost. And lost the Champions League final in penalties. He must have stayed in the job because of the Champions League final. Wonder how he got on. Managers. Neil Warnock, he left yesterday in game. So that's why he was sacked then. So, fair enough. He got to the end of the season at least. But that's how he fared out. So, wonder how this works out for everybody else, really. Just sort of flicking through here now. Wonder. Let's go to the Premier League here. I wonder if anybody gets sacked here. manager movements. Guardiola was sacked. Leicester got relegated. Flip me. Leicester got relegated. And Villa, Dean Smith was sacked by Villa. Leicester must have won a trophy or something for the sack, or the relegated, but the Europa League spot there. Villa finished bottom of the league and West Brom finished. Hang on. That's Sam Allardyce there. I got relegated. So, wonder what did Leicester win? Leicester won the FA Cup, fair enough. Man City won the Carabao Cup. We'll go back to the Premier League here now, just for the time being. Liverpool won, United, City, Chelsea. Fair enough. Suppose. But Arsenal only got the Europa League 2 spot because Leicester won the FA Cup. Fair enough. So that's the end of that. That's Neil Warnock's reign at Barcelona. Done. Finished 7th. Ended up beating the Champions League final. And beating the Super Cup final and beating the Copa del Rey semi-final. Actually, I wonder who he brought in. These guys here were all the 10th to the 8th is the date you get that the season starts on, so they're not signed by Warnock. So Warnock signed nobody. And by the look of it, sold nobody. Rui Puig went out on loan, but that's the only one. Musa and Day, what's he like, 18? That probably wasn't the first team player. So before going, best 11, nope. The jersey disappeared, but so the best 11, Ter Stegen, Piqué, Langlet, and Umtiti. It's at the back, Jordi Alba, Busquets, and Sergio Dest on the right wing. De Jong and Sergi Roberto in centre midfield, and Griezmann and Messi up front. So this must have been a problem position. He's only made 10 appearances. So who actually played in that position most often? Or everybody else seems to be alright. Ronald Araujo is a centre back. Pjanic is a centre midfielder. Padre is a centre midfielder. Junior Firpo is a left wing back, and Braithwaite's a centre forward. Actually, in fairness, I need a Warnock, so Braithwaite played 36 matches. He got 9 goals, fair play to him, but I'll see how. Stegen played 25, and Nato, he must have been injured at some point there. Oh, broke his ankle. Tore his knee ligaments for 4 months, then broke his ankle and out for 2 months. Jeez, that wasn't great, Sergio Dest, was he injured, or was he just... No, only played 10 matches for some reason, but... that's Neil Warnock's reign to Barcelona, so we'll head in here now. Just I'm going to put it all into a spreadsheet and see who ends up as the best manager in the Premier League. You've seen how Neil Warnock got on there, and we're here now with this is the one that actually won it, that I'm currently in, and I'm just going to wait here now. If you want, pause the video now and take a guess at who won. But now, going to go on ahead here now, going to show you Barcelona. And go through this one, the one. So the one that, yes, Sean Dyche won it. 4-4-2 the whole way. There's 3 that won the league, and there was another one who come second. So just for here now, I'll do the top 4. Dean Smith was 4th. He's the only one come second in the league, and that's it. He come second in the league, runner up in the Copa del Rey, and that was it. And 3rd is Roy Hodgson. Believe it or not, he won the league, won the Super Copa, and won his Champions League group, and that's it. Scott Parker come second. He same as Roy Hodgson, but done it with more points. And the winner, Sean Dyche, same again, won the league, won the Super Copa, and that was it. But he done it with more points again, so that's how far it's out. And in case you're wondering, the only people who made the final, who made the Champions League final, were Neil Warnock and Steve Bruce. It's probably a bit shocking, but we'll go through this here now. So, if I remember how long, we'll go back to Barcelona here. Won the league, playing 4-4-2. So we'll go into the table. 96 points. Won it comfortable enough. 30 points ahead of 30 points ahead of Sevilla, who come fifth. It's interesting, but we'll break into this a bit more. 131, drew 3 against Real Betis, Real Madrid, and Real Betis. Real Betis must be the bogey team for them, and lost again. Real Sociedad, Getafe, Levante, and Sevilla. All the way from home. So we're unbeaten at home all season. So if I'm right, home form. Barcelona never lost a game at home. Only conceded 10 goals at home as well. Actually, scored 80, conceded 26. Some record that, just Sean Dyche's team all the whole way, but in case you're wondering, I've said that before, he never won the Copa del Rey. So, just to go into a bit more detail here, Liverpool, Celtic, and Atalanta in the Champions League group. Liverpool beat them away from home, and they won every other match in the Champions League group, but Liverpool finished in front of them. Working through here in La Liga, they lost second match of the season against Sevilla. They lost again to Levante in December. They went on a right run. They lost again to Getafe in February. And never lost again until the end of April, which was Real Sociedad. Won the last 6 matches there all. They're winning a lot of matches here by a goal. So they are. But Sean Dyche way, I don't think... They only conceded more than 1 goal twice, and 3 times in the entire season. 4. They only conceded more than 1 goal 5 times the entire season. So they did. Probably should have looked at it a bit more before actually started counting it, but Copa del Rey semi-final. They lost it in the way goals by the Real Madrid. Fair enough. But sure, we'll see how we're getting on. Looks to have been a 4-4-2 the whole way through. We'll look through the best 11 we'll go to, which was Ter Stegen, Alba, Lenglet, Piqué, and Sergio Dest. Coutinho, Sergio Roberto, Sergio Busquets, and Ansu Fati. They're right midfield for some reason. Fair enough. Sean Dyche won the league comfortably, actually. I'm not going to argue it. And Griezmann and Messi up front. That'd be 34 goals from Lionel Messi to Manchester Nato, Umtiti, Frankie de Jong, Pjanic, Martin Braithwaite got 11. Got 11 goals, fair enough. Junior Firpo and Ousmane Dembele. Ansu Fati got 18 goals from the right wing, fair enough. Don't really know, right? Competitions. They did have a takeover in the middle of the whole lot, and best 11. What am I looking for here? Award winners. We'll go into this here. Wonder how many team of the season was in it. Holy Jesus Christ. Odegaard's on it for Real Madrid, but everybody else is a Barcelona player. Fair enough. Roger Marty must be alright. He get in that for Levante. Fair enough. But looks to have been a fairly settled back four for Barcelona. And a fairly settled midfield. Actually, Dembele didn't really play that much. How's Dembele in there and Ansu Fati in the goal in the Barcelona team of the season? Manager of the year, I take it. That's manager of the month would help, but Spanish League manager of the year, Sean Dyche, won it comfortably from Zidane. Did last day in the season, Simeone. They're all still there, fairness, so they are. But Sean Dyche, manager of the year. Player of the year is Messi. Fair enough. Griezmann and Suarez. Again, fair enough. Top goal scorer. Messi, Griezmann, and Roger. That's by Roger Wardy. Seems to be alright. You got it. Moreno at Villarreal got it last year. He would have something shocking again. Like. I wonder who won the Ballon d'Or just when you were here, actually. The Ballon d'Or wasn't given out. Wasn't given out in real life, actually, so it wasn't. So just wonder if this award's actually out. The FIFA Award Player of the Year. No, none of these were given out. Alisson got the best goalkeeper somehow. Men's best player, Messi. Followed by Bernardo Silva and Alisson. Fair enough. Under 21 player wasn't give. FIFA Pro Player of the Year, Messi, Coutinho, and De Bruyne. Fair enough. Team of the Year is Messi and Coutinho are both on it. Ian, fair enough. Not really extraordinary. Goal 50. What? Is that the Player of the Year or something, is it? I don't know. I think that's what it is. Next gen's the young player. Honestly, Fati got it anyway. This fella Nuno Mendes at Sporting Lisbon. Or Sporting Club, the Portugal, we should really call them, and Camavinga's in third. Fair enough. Strong enough, but so Sean Dyche won the league quite comfortably. So he did. Whole lot up. Just wait here. Who won the Champions League this year? Liverpool. Fair enough. Liverpool won the Champions League. Fuck me. Arsenal won the Europa League. Fair enough. But PSV don't really get in the semi-final. But Messi's also third there. In the Champions League goal scorer, or joint second, as really say. But fair enough. That's Sean Dyche done. That's that one over. So it is. So I'm just before I go, I'm going to show you the final scoring here, just as we're going ahead. And I'll cut it now, so well. So as you can see here, this is the final standings of the whole lot. I just sort of started with the points that they got in the league. Fair enough. Frank Lampard isn't counted because he was the only one who actually got sacked. I sort of decided if they were sacked, that's it done. You're null and void. We'll rank you based on the date you get sacked, but he did get 2 points for winning the Champions League group, so be alright. But based off the La Liga points, I took third as the default position, so anybody with 5 points comes second, anybody who won the league got 10. Copa del Rey was 5 for winning it and 2 for second. As you can see, nobody actually won it. The Super Copa was 5 for winning it and 2 for second as well. So Dyche, Hodgson, Parker won it, and Potter, Bruce, and Warnock were all runners up in it. 2 points for winning the Champions League group, which meant Potter, Lampard, Hodgson, Chris Wilder, and Sam Allardyce all won the Champions League group. As I said in the original clip, Steve Bruce and Neil Warnock got this final, which is why they got 5 points, but nobody actually won it. And there's the final points everybody got there. So, based off that, Dyche won, Parker second, Hodgson's third, Dean Smith's fourth, Steve Bruce is fifth, which is weird, Chris Wilder sixth, Graham Potter seventh, Sam Allardyce eighth, Neil Warnock ninth, and Frank Lampard come last, based on the fact he's the only one who got sacked. So there we are. Anybody's wondering, we've now actually got an answer to the question, who is the best English manager? And apparently it's Sean Dyche. So, fair enough. I'm not going to lie to you, I didn't think he had won it. Sort of thought throughout the whole lot. I wasn't really sure who'd won it, to be honest with you. But seeing Allardyce's profile, and he's rated very highly in the actual game. For some reason, he has 20 adaptability, which probably isn't really true. I think Warnock's is about 6. Which is probably more accurate, but anyway, that's the end of the video. So, thanks for watching, goodbye, good luck, and I wish you well.